She's nervous now. I get to do this one. You didn't hear her remarks there. She said, remember they're hungry. So, Nancy came to ENC as a student in 1959 and graduated with a BS in elementary education in 1963. She created the women's basketball program in 1963, long before there ever was any talk of Title IX in athletics, or anywhere else for that matter. In 1965, she received an MED in Human Movement from Boston University, and in 1984, she received her EDD in Human Movement from Boston University. She was promoted to assistant professor in 1969, associate professor in 1976, tenured in 1976, and promoted to professor in 1982. Nancy became the first female athletic director of a New England co-ed college in 1994. Remember, that's all of New England. It's a very big deal. She was head women's volleyball coach for 21 years, during which she went to 6 NAI national tournaments, was NAI District 5 Coach of the Year 4 times, was inducted into the NAI Hall of Fame with a career record of 505 wins and 179 losses. Quite a record there. Coached women's basketball for 13 seasons with 75 victories, competing against colleges like Northeastern, Boston College, Boston University, and Providence College. Nancy was chairperson of the Massachusetts Intercollegiate Athletics for Women and received the Jeannie Rollins Merit Award in 1994. Under her leadership, ENC Athletics expanded from 3 men's sports and 2 women's sports to 6 sports, 4 each. She has served as division chair of the Social Science Division on the Dean's Advisory Council and as department chair for exercise and sports sciences. Nancy has a strong record of dedicated and committed service on faculty committees, institution-wide task forces, and coordinator for athletics at Festival of Life throughout her career. And they gave her quite an honor at this year's Festival of Life activities. She has served as head academic marshal, playing a pivotal role in the smooth running of baccalaureate and commencement exercises. Beyond ENC, in 1988, Nancy published a paper in the Seoul Olympic Congress. She contributed to the International Journal of Physical Education with an article, Emotional Involvement and Styles of Teaching, and presented the paper at the Scientific Congress of the AISEP, and is a longtime participant, active participant in the Wallison Church of the Nazarene. Now, these are some comments about Nancy from her peers. She knows how to get things done, but she also knows how to let go and have fun too. And there are many stories from faculty retreats that she might rather we did not repeat. I tried to figure out whether or not I tell one of my stories, but I decided I would hold it. So many of you have Nancy's stories, and it would be okay to share some of those around the tables tonight. This is back to the comments from her peers. How can ENC continue to be ENC without Nancy Detwiler? Another peer said, Nancy will never be replaced in ENC athletics. Her heart, passion, and work ethic is greater than any leader I have encountered in athletics. The care she has for student athletes and coaches is demonstrated in that driven and sacrificial work ethic. One thing I really had to learn to understand was the level of verboseness she offers, or rather the lack of. She is direct and to the point, and one certainly never has to question how she views any given situation. Even though she is not unwilling to disagree with you, she listens to you and uses situations to challenge you in your leadership and influence, seeking your professional growth and demonstrating care for the future of ENC student athletes. On top of all of this, she is the ENC Athletics Encyclopedia. Ask her about any given year in sport, and I'm certain she could tell you names, stories, and even what they are doing now. And just a few personal comments. Nancy's endless energy and willingness to go above and beyond the call of duty have impacted generations of ENC students during her 52-year career, and we are deeply indebted to her for the strong athletic and academic foundation she has helped forge for future generations. In my 10 years here, she's been willing to attempt the impossible and usually quickly accomplished it after first saying it couldn't be done. Usually she'll tell me it can't be done, and by the next morning she stayed up all night and figured out a way to make it happen. She is well respected by her peers, the presidents, and the commissioner of the Commonwealth Coast Conference, which has been a tremendous help to me and a great asset for ENC. She's not one to complain about lack of resources, but yet always expresses appreciation for any support given. She can bring a laugh to just about any tense situation and can have you doubled over with laughter with her unexpected comments that might come at any moment and in any place. And again, I am so tempted to tell a couple of stories, but I will leave those for later. Nancy, we are deeply grateful for your contribution, and we'll strive to be as hardworking and diligent to the mission as you have for these 52 years. Thank you for your service.